Barbara and I visited Barcelona on August 2011. This city was founded by the Romans and is the capital of the autonomous community of Catalonia. It's also the second largest city in Spain with a population of 1.6 million and is the fourth most visited city in Europe. This is only after Paris, London and Rome. It's the 16th most visited city in the world, and Barcelona is one of the world's leading tourist, economic, trade, fair, exhibition, culture and sports centers. As we drive through the streets of Barcelona, we discover a lot of architecture with modern art and a lot of art also through the streets and the parks. Everywhere you look, you could see art, especially this modernist art that they develop. It's big pieces, some of them with a lot of color and very unique pieces of art that they have constructed around the city. All this began with the modernist development in the beginning of the last century, and here you can see one of the main artists of that era is Gaudi, Antoni Gaudi. This house that we are looking at right now is called Casa Batlló or Casa Batlló. It's a house that he remodeled using his very unique style of architecture and design. He uses an organic style, imitating nature. There are no corners on this house, so you feel that you are inside a cave or inside a tree or a fairy tale story. It's like a wonderland house for adults. And from what people say, he never planned anything. He built it as his imagination was guiding him. And he was a craftsman, and he was skilled in working with ceramics, stained glass, wrought iron work, forging, carpentry. He knew his craft pretty well, but he used a style of tile that is called trencadís, which is original from this part of Spain, from Catalonia, and is actually pieces of tiles and glass put together. From what people say, the history of his work, he went to a place in Barcelona where they have tiles, broken tiles, all kind of scrap, and he went there and picked up all these little pieces and put them together to do his creation. As we will see later on, we will look in another work of his, a park well, that he used extensively this style. He was born in 1852, and he was one of the main artists of the Catalan modernista movement. You can see all the work he's done on carpentry, but this style of art you can see even in food here. You can look at these pizzas rolled as a cone, and you have a Coca-Cola machine also done on the style of tiles that he uses. We are seeing a lot of food here. This is a place where we had lunch, and actually is a couple of blocks from another of Gaudí work of art known as La Sagrada Familia. This is a basilica, a church, a Catholic church, and he started construction in 1882, and they expect to finish it in 2026. which means it will be 130 something, 140 years to finish his work. This church is considered one of the best works of architecture in the world, and is a UNESCO World Heritage site that has been declared like a site of UNESCO because of all its architectural importance.
Estamos aquí en Barcelona.
Aquí eso tiene que decirnos lo que está
Y
pasando.
eso quiere decir que hace un calor y después hay que caminar una barra hablando en chanclas de playa.
Well, that was Barbara giving her story of our adventures in Barcelona. It was very hot, and we didn't have the right shoes to walk. We were using flip-flops. So that's what she was saying there, that we had a hard time moving around, but we really enjoyed what we saw in Barcelona. This is the street in front of the entrance to Park Well. There is Barbara. We just climbed a hill here to get to this place where, from where the bus dropped us, and she barely could breathe after we finished going here. This is another combination of the materials that Gaudi uses, as we said before. Here we have the same organic art with the same style of tiles mixed with stones. This lizard or dragon is become a symbol of his work, and as a matter of fact, there's Barbara taking a picture of me taking a video of her. I'm doing one of these in my yard, and I really don't know how they did this, because taking me forever is not easy, it's very difficult. This is the ceiling of one of the sides of this place, and they have these medallions on the ceiling. Also, it's a great work of art. Here we have on top of that area, the park is actually on top of those columns, and this is that area there. Is a sandy place on top of those columns, surrounded by a bench that is all over the place, and this bench is made on the same style. I'm doing a 360-degree panoramic view of all these. On top of it there is another section of the park with a lot of palms and trees, beautiful. That beautiful woman was Barbara there again. And this is what they did on the benches. You can see more in detail how the tile was used to make these beautiful designs. Here is a section of a floor, and you see pieces. And here again, as I was saying, he used stone and rocks to build a more natural environment, but also using the technique of putting together pieces. This is a park. We went around and about on the city. We went on one of these tourist buses, and from there we were able to see a lot of the city. I really recommend, when you go to a place, I've never done it, to go on one of these tour buses They really show you everything. You can get out and come back on the tour anywhere you want. And the first thing you do, my opinion, is to go in one of these tours, see everything, and then go back and revisit the places from from down on the street. This is a market I heard is one of the most important markets in Barcelona, and a very typical place. We didn't have a chance to go. The bullfight ring. Really, Barcelona deserves at least a week and not 2 days like we stay there. We can see one person there taking pictures from the top of our bus, and this is another architectural work in Barcelona. Beautiful, impressive, it's massive. And as we walk around, we saw this other one. Looks like an Indian architectural work. Castle. There are not a lot of historic work in Barcelona. Oh, here is a bus similar to the one we were. Castles and palaces. They don't have a lot of that as they do in the center of Spain. This work of art is actually on the stadium. They built stadium for the 1990, I think it was 92 Olympic Games. These also go there to that area. It's in the height on the top of a mountain. Again, here's Barcelona, another section, and I think you have an idea of what we saw in Barcelona. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.